lovelies, it's me again, and this time I've got a lovely red festive set for you. So this is my lovely client and this is a new set. So as you can see, everything is ready for me to go ahead and do my design work. I'm using CJP's birthday suit and I'm popping that on at the cuticle, and I am bringing that down just to cover the client's natural free edge. So I'm blending that right into my tip. I'm going to place another small bead on just so I get a little bit more coverage, because I didn't actually drain my bead enough. Keeping that tidy on the side walls, making sure there's no bulk. And then I'm going to go in to Diamond Glitter's Sangria Multi-Mix. This is the perfect Christmas red. I cannot count the times I've used this glitter over the past couple of weeks. It's a really lovely one and it's definitely a firm favourite. So this is the Sangria Metallic Multi-Mix. I will say quite early in this video, Diamond Glitters is actually closed until I do believe it is the 22nd of December, because our lovely Danielle is having a much needed trip away. She's actually in New York. I'm very jealous, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, she's having a lovely breakaway, so obviously I will pop the link below as I always do, but please don't rush over to the website and try and order now, because obviously you can't. I do believe the website is open and you can add things to your basket, but you can't check out, I think. Please don't quote me on that. If you want to make a little note of them somewhere in your phone or whatever, to make sure that you do go ahead and get these when she's back. So I'm just creating a smile line on my ring finger, well, on my client's ring finger. So I'm using CJP's birthday suit once again. I will apologise because the video just cut here. My lovely client, God bless her, is really not feeling well, so I had to stop a couple of times in this set, just for her to get a drink and just to make sure she was alright, because she was so unwell. She shouldn't have even been at the appointment in my opinion, but she didn't want to let me down because it's close to Christmas. God bless her. But we pulled through, we got it done in the end. Just took a little bit longer than usual, but she does love them and she is on the mend, so it'll all be fine. So this is CJP's birthday suit. I'm just draining my bead, as you can see in the background, and then I'm popping that on. There's my cuticle area. I'm tucking that bead right into that cuticle area and sidewall area, and then I'm pulling the front of that bead down over to my smile line. And I'm just sweeping in to make sure it's nice and neat. And that is one of my favourite smile lines I've done in a while. I'm not gonna lie, when I did it I was like, oh, this one makes me happy. I'm just going to apply another small bead at the cuticle area, just because I wasn't happy that my apex was high enough. I'm using the middle of my brush just to pat everything in place, and then the tip of my brush to sweep that smile line in. Then we're going to move on to the middle finger. So this time I'm doing a full glitter. So I'm using the Sangria Metallic Multi-Mix once again. So I'm going into my clear powder and then into my glitter. A lot of people do ask if these are pre-mixed glitters or I'm mixing them with acrylic. I never ever mix my glitters with acrylic. I always keep them raw and loose, because I never know if I'm going to use them in gel or acrylic. And plus I just think you waste so much that way. And I use so many different glitters each time, like sometimes I'll dip into 3-4 different glitters, as you guys know. So I will literally go into my clear powder, pick up a really tiny bead, and then I dip that bead into my glitter. So we'll just, like I always do, just small movements. I'm just patting. I'm not really pulling the product too much because you will just pull this product off the nail. So I'm just making sure that everywhere is nice and covered. I love this glitter. It is such a deep red. It is beautiful. I've just infilled and quickly gel polished my nails ready for Christmas because I've got no time for anything else. But the gel polish I'm actually wearing, it just matches this glitter perfectly. It's beautiful. I'm just getting that cuticle area nice and neat. So I am now adding a few galaxy stars to this gorgeous red glitter nail. So these are the galaxy stars in gold. Obviously these are available from Diamond Glitters. They do come in a lovely little pot, and they do, I think it's 3 sizes you get in one pot. I'm pretty sure it's 3 sizes. So you've got the larger ones, the medium ones, and then the teeny tiny ones. Teeny tiny. And it's so cute. Look at that tiny one, look. So cute. So I'm just applying these in a diagonal motion. Obviously coming down from the cuticle down to the free edge. What I will say is make sure you apply these to a wet layer. So my glitter and my acrylic underneath is still wet. If you apply these too dry, then they won't adhere, and when you go to cap, you're just going to pull them straight off. So make sure you apply them to a wet layer, leave them to set nicely, and then come back and cap. This is what I do with most of my designs anyway. I like to get all my base done and then come back and cap it all in. So now on the index finger, I am using CJP's birthday suit just to cover her nail bed, just to make it just look really nice and healthy. Client did soak her own nails off before coming in, so she did have a few overfile marks. Not many, but there was a few, and there was a little bit of discoloration in her natural nails. So just putting that little thin layer of birthday suit down, or whatever your chosen cover pink is, just looks a lot fresher, I think. So it's something that I do tend to do. And again, I have put that down in a diagonal motion. So I'm now applying CJP's Vamp to the free edge. I'm using this as a design powder, so nice and wet, maybe a little bit too wet. But hey ho, it's on, it's done. We all make mistakes, I'm not perfect, I am not a robot. So I'm applying this in a diagonal motion, just coming from the free edge and going right up to meet that birthday suit. Not worrying about the blend or anything like that, because I am going to pop a glitter over there. So I'm just going to get rid of that excess, pat it all into place, make sure it's nice and thin. We don't want no bulk on there. So I'm then going to grab my glitter. So I'm using a mix of 2 glitters now. So the glitter that I'm using is a gold metallic glitter and the Sangria metallic multi-mix, which obviously I've used previously in the set. And I've just mixed the 2 together. So when I was talking about not pre-mixing earlier, this is one of the reasons why I don't pre-mix, because obviously I've got 2 glitters there. If I wanted to pre-mix that, I would obviously mix it with acrylic, I would make myself a pot, and then I'd be stuck with that pot. And I might not use that pot again for 6-7 months. So to me, it's a waste of acrylic. So what I do is I just dip into my clear powder, then I'll go into my lighter glitter, and then into my darker glitter. So I've got 2 glitters on 1 bead of acrylic, and I'll place them on the nail, and they just mix perfectly like that. There's no need to pre-mix. It's a waste of time, pots, acrylic and glitter, in my opinion. So I always keep my glitters just raw in the pots. So I'm just looking at the set together now, just to decide what I want to do on my thumb. And because I have used quite a lot of glitter in this set, I decided that this one was going to be a full colour. But just so it wasn't just a plain boring full colour, I decided to add some crystals as well. Unfortunately, I didn't record me adding the crystals. As I said previously, client really wasn't well, bless her, and she just wanted to get off. So I haven't recorded the top coating or the crystal applying, so I do apologise, but She really wasn't well, bless her. I just wanted to get her home. The poor thing. So I am applying CJP's Vamp. Vamp is a strength powder, so it does not need capping in clear, although you can use it as a design powder, as I have previously in the set, and cap in clear. Some people like to do that because obviously the colour powders are a lot more expensive than the colour powders, so they use them all as design and then cap in clear. Personally, I don't mind using it as a strength, but as I say, it's personal preference, each to their own. I will say, a lot of people ask if CJP do ship worldwide, and yes, they do now. It is live. International shipping is live, so follow the link down below in the description box, and please, if you haven't already, try it out. CJP is absolutely amazing. It's a game changer for so many people. It has taken the UK by storm this past couple of years. I'm sure they just celebrated the 2nd birthday. Oh my god, it's going to be so bad if I've got that wrong. But yeah, it has literally taken the UK by storm. So I know it's going to do exactly the same overseas. And Gemma and her little team are amazing. Nothing's too much trouble. So if you've got any questions, obviously you can pop onto the website. There'll be an email address on there for you to contact. But yes, it is live. And I do know that people from overseas have been getting their parcels in around about 3-4 days, which is phenomenal. I know some places is a little bit longer because of obviously customs and checks and things like that. But unfortunately, you just take the rough with the smooth. When you order from international, obviously you can get problems. But I have only heard good things about CJP's shipping, and if it's anything like the UK shipping, then it will definitely be second to none. So as you can see, I am just applying CJP's Vamp to the free edge area and up one side wall area. On this smile line nail, you can see that I've refined my file line. No, I haven't. I've refined my smile line with a 150 grit file. So I've used Vamp as a design powder, so I've worked nice and thin because I'm going to cap in clear. And then I'm going to apply a glitter. So the glitter that I'm going to apply is the same as the index finger. So I'm using the gold metallic and I'm using Sangria Multimix. So I'm just going to do one side of the smile line. And then just around the tip of that smile line really thinly. I don't want to cover up all that red that I've just put on. And then I'm going to cover this side of the smile line and then just come down this side of the red. I'm actually touching the screen and pointing to where I'm doing it like you guys can actually even see me. Which I'm really glad you can't, because I'm currently laid in bed with the dog heavy breathing next to me. And I've got Netflix paused. I'm in my pyjamas. My eyelashes are probably hanging off because they've been on since 8 o'clock this morning. And the dog's now snoring, so I've literally mentioned her and she's just started snoring again. So I'm just cleaning up the glitter, making sure it's all nice and neat. And you can see that I have applied some gold galaxy stars in there. I did record it, but unfortunately my hair, because it is so bloody long, got in the way, so you couldn't see it anyway, so I cropped it out. So we're going to cap this whole set now, obviously except the thumb, in CJP's crystal glass. So just cap in as normal. I did say earlier, but I will repeat, sorry, that I didn't actually record my top coating or applying the crystals, but as I said, client was in such a rush to get home, poor little thing. But obviously you will see the finished set, obviously at the beginning of the video and the end as always, and obviously there'll be pictures on all my social media accounts, which will also be linked below as always. So I would just like to say a massive thank you for watching. Please, if you haven't already, subscribe, and I will keep doing these videos for you.